Hi, I'm Kate O'Donnell with Mindful Learning Practices. Today we are going to do rapid review on the classification of living things using digital flashcards. If you would like to purchase a printable set of the flashcards, you can do so at mindfullearningpractices.com. Now, join me in starting with a deep breath and our intention statement. My intention for this practice session is to create a stronger neural network related to the classification of living things so that I can easily access the information when I need it. I know that I am an important part of the universe. My worth is not measured by how I perform on a test or the grade I get in a class. I am loved unconditionally. I work hard because I find joy in learning, and I know that I can accomplish anything with effort. My intention for this practice session is to create a stronger neural network related to the classification of living things so that I can easily access the information when I need it. Who is the father of modern taxonomy? Carolus Linnaeus. What two levels of organization did Linnaeus use to name species? Genus and species. What is the hierarchy of biological classification? The hierarchy of biological classification shows the levels of organization scientists use to classify life on Earth. Which is more specific, domain or family? Family. What are the levels of organization in the hierarchy of biological classification in order from most general to most specific? Domain, kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. You can remember the order using the phrase, "Dear King Philip came over for good soup." Why did scientists add domain to classical taxonomy in 1990? The discovery of bacteria required a change to the existing hierarchy of biological classification. What are the three domains in classical taxonomy? Archaea, bacteria, Eukarya. How are Archaea and bacteria different from Eukarya? Eukarya are multicellular organisms with nuclei, and bacteria and Archaea are single-celled organisms without nuclei. Why do Archaea have their own domain? Archaea are single-celled organisms without nuclei, like bacteria, but their RNA is more similar to eukaryotic RNA than bacterial RNA. What are the characteristics of the plant kingdom? Plants are autotrophs that make their own food through photosynthesis. What are the characteristics of the animal kingdom? Animals are heterotrophs who need to eat to get energy and use energy to move around. What are characteristics of the fungi kingdom? Fungi digest their food outside of their bodies and absorb nutrients. Most fungi do not move. What are the characteristics of the protista kingdom? Protists are single-celled organisms with membrane-bound nuclei and organelles. Which two kingdoms are the only kingdoms in their domains? Archaebacteria and Eukarya. What is the special name for a phylum in the plant kingdom? Division. What phylum are humans in? Phylum Chordata. What is the largest phylum in the animal kingdom? Arthropoda. What class are humans in? Class Mammalia. What are some characteristics of mammals? 3 inner ear bones, hair, and females produce milk to feed their young. What order are humans in? Primates. What are characteristics of order Primates? Collarbone, forward-facing eyes, grasping hands with fingers, incisor and molar teeth. What family are humans in? Family Hominidae. What are characteristics of family Hominidae? They can recognize themselves in a mirror, opposable thumbs, no tails, flattened nails, similar teeth pattern, and omnivores. What genus are humans in? Genus Homo. Why is it difficult to classify organisms within the genus Homo? Linnaeus did not describe the characteristics of the genus Homo. How do most evolutionary scientists define the genus Homo? Most evolutionary scientists agree that the genus Homo began between 2 and 3 million years ago and includes all of the early human species after Australopithecus. What is the definition of species within classical taxonomy? The organisms in a species can produce offspring that can also produce offspring. What is phonetics? Phonetics is a system of classification in which life is organized into hierarchies of similarity based solely on morphology or the size, shape, and structure of animals. What is cladistics? Cladistics is a system of classification based on the order organisms evolved from a common ancestor. What is a cladogram? A cladogram is a chart that shows the relationship between organisms. Closing meditation. Thank you for this opportunity to grow as a learner. I know that taking time to practice remembering will strengthen my neural networks and help me remember when I need to. I know that I am an important part of the universe. My worth is not measured by how I perform on a test or the grade I get in a class. I am loved unconditionally. I work hard because I find joy in learning, and I know that I can accomplish anything with effort. After this practice session, I am ready to move on to the next part of my day, focusing on kindness, acceptance, and compassion for others.